Hey, Master Dave.
Howdy.
Well, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet today. My son recently became addicted to furry anime.
Furry
Have you heard
anime.
of it?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm very well aware of it. I've spent quite a bit of time last year watching furry pornography and furry anime to be able to understand what it was that was hooking these youngsters on porn. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. A lot of stuff that you wouldn't even be able to imagine. And if you explained it to someone, they'd say, there's no way that somebody drew, a dolphin having sex with a bull. Yeah, I know about
Pastor
furry
Dave.
anime for sure. Yeah.
I went into my son's room. About thing just blew my mind. Looks like Noah's Ark there, but if it was on the hub, he's not going to see Jesus with this behavior.
Okay. Is he listening to you anymore when you're trying to talk to him about his porn addiction?
I tell him that he has to grow out of it, but he says it's not just a phase, and I don't know what to do.
This is what I want you to do. Are you a larger man? Can you describe your physical build for me, please?
I would say morbidly obese.
I want you to dress
Yes.
like a bear. I want you to go into your son's bedroom. Again, have the nipples cut out of the outfit. Big jar of honey, like from Winnie the Pooh. There are some prop companies that sell Winnie the Pooh's honey jar. I want you to dip your paw in the honey, and I want you to rub the honey on your nipples, okay? I want you to buy some bees on the internet. Have the bees ready in a box next to the bed. Open up the bee box. Have the bees come. They'll be attracted to the honey, and they will start licking it with their proboscis off of your nipples until they are hard. Okay. While this is happening, I want you to explain to your son why furry porn is dangerous, because the only way he's going to listen to you is if you go down to his level and speak to him. Okay.
Yes, Pastor. But what if I secretly enjoy the bees on my nipples?
Hold on a minute. Are you erect right now, sir?
Look, Pastor, I'm sorry.
Get out! Nasty! You calling in acting like you want to help your son and you're nursing a boner. Nursing a boner, thinking about dressing up like a bear. You're disgusting. You are disgusting.
Later that same evening.
Petey, how you doing? You got a prayer request?
Pastor, I beg on behalf, for forgiveness here in the church and the congregation.
Okay, you want forgiveness. Now, what do you want forgiveness for, Petey?
Just getting a little too excited about bees on my nipples.
You got a little bit too excited about having bees on your nipples, didn't you? You got a little
Yes,
bit too.
Pastor, I did.
You got a little boner, didn't you?
Yes,
You got a little
look,
boner
look,
in my.
you
You got a
don't-
little
look,
boner in my
My
shirt.
wife already tells me it's little, Pastor. You don't need to say that.
I
I
just.
get it.
I ain't saying it's. I'm just saying it. Never mind. I wasn't going to say big fat hog of a boner in the church. Come on. There's families in here. There's families in here, Peter.
How do I help my son, man?
I told you how to help him. You're going to have to.
Can't. What? You're telling me to dress up like a bear to show my son? My son likes bears. What? That's dangerous.
He might get an
going to his room
erection.
as a
I don't
bear,
know.
Pastor.
That's between him and God. But you need to be able to bring him out of this by showing him that you share his interests. You share
look,
his
Pastor,
interests. What?
If I'm sharing his interest, that's just going to make it worse.
No, but you need to go down and you need to bring him up with you bit by bit, because the reason your son is masturbating to furry porn is because you were not paying enough attention to him. I want to know how many days you weren't able to make it throw the ball around in the yard because you had work. Peter, does this sound familiar? Maybe you weren't spending much time with him, right? You're like Jim Carrey. You're like Jim Carrey in that movie. You ain't got enough time for your son, and you're too focused on work. And now your son's dressing up like a little bear.
He's my little bear, Pastor.
Right. Well, you're going to have to dress up like a big bear. You're going to have to put honey on your nipples. And don't second guess me again, Peter. Get out!